Guys, welcome back to my channel. It's your girl Angie. So we're gonna jump straight into the video. So today's hair is sponsored by Luvme Hair. They sent me this HD lace 18-inch straight wig unit, and I am going to attempt to do some 90s layers with it. So I'm gonna jump straight into installing the hair, and I've already done my ball cap, and I'm just gonna put some ghost bond. I'm gonna do about 1 to 2 layers just because I don't plan on wearing it that long, and I'm gonna make sure that I spread the layers evenly. Now guys, I got the big bottle, big ghost bond but yeah, I'm gonna put 2 layers of ghost bond on. Just make sure that it is clear before you put your lace down, because you don't want it to be looking white or gunky. So I'm going to pull the lace down and try to fit it as best in my head as I can. Lately, I've been liking my frontals a little bit back, not like too close to my eyebrows, just because I feel like it drags my face back a little bit more, like that facelift look. So now I'm gonna go in with cutting my ear tabs, and this step is really necessary. I should have probably done it before I glued it down, but just because there wasn't that many, like the ear tabs weren't that much, I just thought I could do it after gluing it down. But if you have trouble doing it, then just do it before gluing it down. So now I'm gonna cut the lace off, and what I normally do is that I cut the lace into 3 or 4 sections depending on how like much work I feel like I need to put into it. And I'm just gonna start cutting the lace off, and there's no like specific method in cutting your lace. You can use a razor, scissors, cuticle cutters, whatever works for you. Now guys, this hair is 180 density. Normally, you guys know on my channel I do not really rock with 180 density, but this one is really given. It's really dense. So I'm gonna go in my hot comb, and I'm going to flat this wig down. Like, we do not want any bumpy wigs over here. Y'all know the drill. And look at it, it's giving scalpiana, giving very much scalp. And guys, whenever you finish installing your hair, make sure that you look at the ear tabs and just around the lace in general to make sure that all the parts are glued down. So I'm gonna do some simple baby hairs today. I'm not gonna do anything extravagant. So I'm just gonna section out 2 parts of the front, and I think I'm also gonna do some sideburns. I haven't been doing sideburns lately, but I just felt like it would complete this look. And guys, when I tell you, like, baby hairs is something that you just have to learn over time. Your first couple of times doing it, it's not gonna look how you want it to look, but after you practice over and over, sometimes it's gonna look bad, sometimes it's gonna look good, but I promise you, practice makes perfect. And I don't know if you guys have noticed lately, well, not really lately, all the time before I do my baby hairs, I always make sure to hot comb the hair backwards, just because I don't want to mix any hairs that aren't supposed to be my baby hairs with the hairs that are gonna be my baby hairs, if you understand. So yeah guys, it's looking really good. I love the way this lace is looking. Luvme Hair really did me really good. So I'm gonna go in with my Ebon spray. I think this is the mega hold or the super hold, I'm not sure. It's in the yellow can, but this thing is magic. Like, it's been working wonders ever since I got it. So I'm gonna wrap this with an elastic band, and I'm gonna wait for it to dry. So in the meanwhile, we're going to actually attempt to do these layers. Now guys, I've been doing these layers on my clients for a while, but I've never really done it on myself, so I was pretty scared to do it, but you know, just have to try it out with this wig. So I'm gonna section out a little piece in the front, and I'm gonna start, like, how will I even explain it? I'm just gonna like layer it if that makes sense. So I'm just gonna take my scissors and just jaggedly cut downwards, not in a straight path, but just like in a jagged line. So I'm gonna comb it, and the only way for me to see if I really did it right is to flat iron it, and it looks pretty good to me. I feel like that looks really good. So I'm gonna do the same thing on the other side. Take a really small section, well, not really small, but just like a medium-sized section, and I'm gonna cut down in a jagged line, not straight across, because then you're really just gonna fuck up your hair. So I'm just gonna cut down in a jagged line and just make sure it looks right. Any part that's too long or too short, I'm just gonna make sure to make everything look seamless. And then to make sure that it looks right, I'm just gonna go to the ends and make sure that it's like diagonal instead of straight, because some pieces were looking a bit off there. So after that, I'm gonna take my flat iron just to make sure that it is actually like looking right, and I'm going to not curl it, but like bump the ends like how you would do a bob, and it actually looks good. I'm actually really feeling this. Now feel free to always go back and make sure that each piece is looking the way it's supposed to look like. If any part is longer or shorter or just not looking right, just go back in with your scissors and make sure that it is all uniform. So I'm gonna go ahead and do the same thing with another piece of hair on the first side that I started with, and I'm gonna do the same thing, but I'm gonna go lower just because you want to see kind of like a gradient effect. So I'm gonna start a bit lower than the end of the first one and do the same jagged line thing. So it is looking good. This one I was really scared because I was like, what if it doesn't look right? What if it's all looking the same? But now guys, it's actually way easier than it looks like. So I'm gonna I'm gonna straighten it, and guys, it's giving very much 90s. It's giving very much 1999. So once I finish doing that, I'm gonna go back to my baby hairs, and I'm going to actually use scissors to cut them this time, just because I'm feeling a little bit lazy. Well, they actually give the same effect whether you use a razor or scissors. To me, it doesn't really make a difference, but I'm gonna go ahead and cut in a jagged line just to make sure that it's not like straight across, because that's when your baby hairs tend to look a bit more fake. So I'm gonna cut the ones on the sides and also cut the ones on my sideburns, and I'm gonna try to lay this as best as I can, because you guys know that I'm not the best with baby hair. So I'm gonna curl it upwards with my little like flat iron. I feel like this makes it more curly than just laying them when they're straight. I don't know, I just started doing this and I haven't stopped since I started. And I'm gonna go in with some Got To Be gel. Sometimes I use mousse. I don't know, most people like mousse, but I just feel like it's very messy and it tends to lift my lace like before I even tie it down. But Got To Be it does the trick. So I'm just gonna go ahead and lay that with that. And guys, nothing too extravagant. This install is supposed to be quick and easy. We're not doing any swirls or swoops or all that. Just lay the two on the sides and the sideburns and call it a day. Okay, so now that we are done with the baby hairs, we can take these clips out. So I'm just gonna make sure that the pieces that I already cut are looking how they're supposed to look, and I'm gonna go back with my straightener and just bump it a little bit more just to make sure that everything is still looking seamless. If you guys would like to get the hair that I'm using in this video, I will list all the links down below. Thank you to Luvme Hair for sponsoring this video again. I really love this hair, and I just really wanted to try this hairstyle since it's been viral for some time, and I just never tried it just because I felt like it wouldn't look good on me, but I actually really like the way that it turned out. So all the links will be listed down below. If you guys want to get this wig unit, it is 18 inches with HD lace, and it was really inexpensive. So this is budget friendly to everyone who wants to try this look out. So guys, thank you for watching this video. I hope to see you guys in my next video. I have a lot of hair videos coming back to back for you guys, and thank you for watching. Happy New Year. Stay blessed, stay humble, and I will see you guys in my next video. Bye.